Good morning, Flosstube. It is so good to be back. It is Friday morning, September 6th. We have a beautiful fall day here in Texas. It will be high of 89 today, but each day in the future is getting a little bit cooler and a little bit cooler. We are so glad to have a season change and are grateful that this was not one of our bad summers here in Texas like last summer was. I hope this video finds you well. If you are a new subscriber, welcome. Thank you for jumping on board. I am honored. And all of you who've been with me a long time, thank you so much. Thank you for comments, for encouraging me along this path. We share our craft. Sometimes we share reading that we've enjoyed, a little bit of crochet, a little bit of family update. But it's good to see you today. I am back, not with a lot of progress, but with my framing, back from the framer. And if you did not see my last video, you will not have seen the finishes that we took to the framer, but we got 3 out of 4 done. The 4th we waited on because they were out of the frame that we had chosen, but the 3 we have we're just thrilled with. I do have a few WIPS, 2 WIPS to show you because I've been almost monogamous on one piece and a small crochet item, and 3 crochet items. And so we'll jump in. I think it will be shorter today. I do have a long list of things that need to be done. We have some travel coming up in the next couple of months. Seems like we have a lot of travel lately. And so I'm in the get ready to pack mode, but not quite yet, just getting close. So the first thing I'd like to show you, just because it's right here under my nose, is my new baby Afghan that I am making for a nephew and his wife, and they're going to have a baby girl. So I chose Baby B Sweet Delights Prints, and the color is watercolors. Aren't those gorgeous? This is such soft yarn. It is not as thick as the last yarn I used for the baby girl Afghan, but I think this is going to be perfect. So here's my teeny tiny start. Let me try to get it on my board so that you can at least see a little bit. I decided to go ahead with the Suzette stitch again because it was such fun to do and it makes up really nicely. So just to start, it's going to be multicolored and very soft, and I hope to get that finished by the first of the year when this sweet baby is due. Then I started a project that's going to be ongoing after we visited our daughter and her family who just moved to New Mexico this summer. My 12-year-old granddaughter has become involved with a ministry in their church called Operation Christmas Child. If you have ever heard of Franklin Graham, Billy Graham's son, you will have heard of this project. Churches gather gifts for children all over the world, and they're packaged in shoe boxes and shipped in time for Christmas all over the world. Well, I met the precious woman at my daughter and granddaughter's church who is in charge of their Operation Christmas Child. My church also participates, but on a much smaller scale. Well, I came away inspired. I have never seen so many beautiful handmade items that will go in those precious boxes, nor have I seen anyone so organized for this project. So I am jumping on in the avenue where my granddaughter is helping, and that is to make either crocheted or knitted purses for the young girls who are like 10 to 14 who will receive boxes. So this is my second purse to make. And as you can see, it's like a clutch. It unbuttons, and then of course they can put their treasures in here. I just used a single crochet. I do have the dimensions if anyone is interested, but this works up so quickly with any yarn you have left from another project. This was the first one I made. Of course, you can see it's a completely different design and a different yarn. This one also buttons here at the top. This one is the perfect size to put a Kindle in. Not that children around the world are going to have Kindles, but if you are a crocheter and would like a cover for your Kindle, this is the perfect size. We tried that out. So those are the two purses that I'm going to send to my granddaughter for her church ministry. She is also making the purses herself. And then we at my church are going to start doing these, but ours will probably be for next year, for Christmas 2025. But I commend this organization to you and this ministry if this is something you might be interested in. So with yarn that we've had in the closet for many years, I am making purses and having a blast. I have not started my third one. I can't decide what yarn to use, but you'll get to see it. Then I finished a little gift for this granddaughter, and I think it's going to be an ornament. She could wear it as a necklace, but I think it was designed as an ornament. I purchased it at Hobby Lobby. I don't know that they carry these anymore, but it's called Cross Stitch Style. It's just my extra yarn and floss, and it's just called Cross Stitch Kit. But you're stitching on wood, so it includes your ornament and your floss, and it did have a needle. So this will go in the package with the purses for her to have for herself. And here is our little butterfly ornament. Hopefully you'll be able to see. Oh yes, good. Look at those. Oh goodness, people, I'm so sorry. That's gonna make you so dizzy. Looks like I have a thread I need to clip. Look at that. Beautiful colors. And such a nice size to hang in a girl's room. But I'm telling you people, I will not stitch on wood again. Challenging at best. It's fairly thick, and sometimes it's hard for the needle to go through, and your fingers get really sore. It makes me wonder if that's what it feels like to stitch on plastic canvas, which I have not tried. But such fun, and I hope she will enjoy that in her new room. So that will go in her box. Now, let me go ahead and show WIPS, and then we'll look at the framed pieces. I'm not sure what started this quest. I watched someone's video who was talking about dimensions kits, and I went down a rabbit hole, but this is what I found. This is not dimensions. It is Bucilla. But guys, we collect the blue and white china. I've always loved blue and white, and look at this design. So we ordered it off eBay. This is an old design. It is called Willowware Classic, and it was published in 1992. So definitely not a new kit, but it came in great shape. Please excuse me. And so the only thing I changed was the fabric, because the Aida was very stiff, and I didn't want to deal with stiff stitching again after my wood exploration. So I got, this fabric was gifted to me, and it is a mottled, I want to say gray. I'm not even sure what this is, people. 18 count Aida, I'm thinking. Or hardanger, I'm not sure. But this is my meager start. And I would have worked on this more had I not been busy on something else. A lot of fun to work on when you're tired of your smaller count linen. So the part I've started on is definitely the middle plate. Let's see. Oh, excuse me, right here. So that's where I started. So probably I will work over to the picture so that I can get up to the flowers. We'll see. I may just go down to the fruit bowl. But lots of fun, and whoever enabled me, thank you. Let me show you what I did with the floss on this kit, because I kind of got creative, which for me is not normal. I had bought this little packet of tags at Hobby Lobby in their paper section, and I wish I could get a bunch more. They're nice, thick cardstock, and you just tear one off. It already has the punch at the top, so I've just been punching the bottom, and I'm not through organizing my floss, but look at these floss drops. I'm just having fun. So each one is going to be, well, there's several of each design, but I just put the name of the floss from the kit on the back, and I'm good to go. So I probably have, a lot more to do, I'll say, but I did have these little rings from Floss Away bags. So this makes me smile. These were themed garden, I believe. I think they're all bees except one of them. Let me see. Oh, here's a cute one. I think I already showed you that one on the pack. So I'm working on that, hoping to get some more stitches in that kit. But this will be a long-term project because we all know how long these kits often can take, and especially one that's such, it's not full coverage, but it's close. And all the places you see white, you stitch the white. So, but it's going to be fun. Okay, let me show you my last WIP. And dear Natalie, Home Sweet Home Handmade, please walk away. I'll be quick and I'll let you know when to come back. You guys, I regrouped about Natalie's gift because of my time constraint. But I have to tell you the exciting news. Hopefully, when we are visiting our daughter in the UK, Natalie and I are going to get together and meet in person. I am so excited. I cannot tell you how excited I am. But I knew I needed a project that I could finish before we go, and then I need to fully finish. I know that fall or autumn is Natalie's favorite season, so I regrouped with this adorable fall sampler, Acorns and Owls. And this was a freebie design. I want to say it was by Blue Ribbon Stitches. But when I finish this, I'll be sure to show you and I'll tell you exactly where the freebie came from. So, I have this row of letters to finish, and then I'll do this border again at the top. You can see I started that little acorn. But I want you to look at those owls and those pumpkins. Are those not darling, especially for such a small design? And the colorful acorns, I just love. I did use a variegated floss for the owls. I want to say it's sarsaparilla, but I'm not sure which company dyes that one. So I'm hoping to finish that this weekend and next week have some time to fully finish it and put it in my luggage. So excited. Okay, Miss Natalie, you can come back. Thank you for being patient with me. Okay, let's talk about the framing and we will be finished for this video. So, the first one we got framed is Be Thankful by, where is Be Thankful? I have the picture here. Oh, here it is. Goodness. By Brenda Gervais with Thy Needle and Thread. I had done this maybe last year, I want to say. Those colors in person are just gorgeous. I love this design. And the gentleman did such a good job for us. Okay, we'll try not to give you all the light glaring off. So there is our finish. I wish I could turn it better. I'll try to get in closer. We chose the green mat, and the frame is actually kind of a dark brown with some gold. Let's see if we can avoid the glare. you know, I may turn you for the next two so that we can avoid that glare. But we decided to go ahead and hang this. It will go right up there on the wall under the Autumn Sampler by New Creation Studio. Allison, I'm so embarrassed. I may not be saying your website properly, but I'll correct that. If New Creations, I believe it's New Creation Studio. So this will go right up there under the one you see behind me. Don't let me make you dizzy. I'm going to turn you just a bit. I don't know if that's going to help with any glare or not. Okay, the next one is the Christmas Sampler by Blackbird Designs. Merry Christmas. And here is our framing version. I guess that helps a little bit, except you're getting something. Oh, I don't know what reflection you're getting. Same mat, I believe. We've used this frame before. We love this. It has a bit of reddish, almost maroon, underneath the gold. Wouldn't we as floss tubers be thrilled if we could show our framing without the glare of the whole room around us? Guys, I love this design. I cannot tell you how much fun this was to stitch. I don't think I had one moment of problem with this. It was just one of those stitches you sit there and you just don't want to get up. This is a little bit mottled linen, just a tad of green undertone there. And it was DMC, I feel sure. I want to say be thankful was the called for. Let me look at that for you because that would be helpful if you knew. Be thankful. I used, what did I use? No, I did use DMC because I've written the numbers in here. It calls for Weeks Dye Works and Gentle Art Sampler Threads and Classic Color Works. But I did use the DMC because I've written in the numbers there. So both of those are DMC conversion. Okay, and now the big one, and I don't have my booklet, but you know it so well. Rachel Sheard, 1900, aged 82. And oh, people, I could not be happier with this. I pray you'll be able to see it. Look at that beauty. Let me get my face out of it. Just what we had envisioned. And it is hanging between our living room, dining room, and our great room. And it really doesn't match anything, but I think the red and green matches everything. I wonder if I can get a bit closer. I love the videos where people have learned to film flat down onto their work. I really need to practice that so that you can see the design. There we go. Oh my word. When you get finished and you actually get something framed or frame it yourself, you smart people, isn't it a reward? And then you can hang it in your home. Such a delight. Okay, I didn't think we'd go 18 minutes. Thank you for being here today. Keep stitching. Keep letting me know what you're stitching. I will hopefully be back with more progress. I'm not sure if I'm going to have time for any sampler September stitching. I would love to because I have so many samplers in progress. Maybe I can pull 2 or 3 out and rotate between them. I would love to do that. So many that I've seen that I've put on my wish list as if I need one more pattern in my stash. Enjoy your autumn or your, what would this be in the Southern Hemisphere, spring? Oh my goodness. And all the seasonal things that come with the cooler weather. If you have children back to school or grandchildren, I hope that goes well. If you're a homeschooling mom, know that you are in my heart. This is always such an exciting time of year. Take care and come back to see me. I hope it won't be too long. See you soon. Bye-bye.